Nueces County Junior Livestock Show is well underway with over 1,000 students showcasing their talents and skills. In this edition of Someone to Know, Kristen Diaz shows us how one volunteer is dedicating his time and talent to make sure these kids have the ultimate experience.
Each year, hundreds of kids from around Nueces County raise their farm animals, prepare their home crafts, and gear up for the largest county junior livestock show in Texas. Since 1936, this South Texas tradition has been continued generation after generation. And for the past 37 years, this man has been part of it all.
For many years, I wore many hats. I am now arena announcer, and I also serve on a couple of committees.
Harvey Buehring is a retired Texas A&M AgriLife agent who volunteers his time at the show. He says it means a great deal to him to have the opportunity to continue the legacy of those who have helped put together this event before him.
Hopefully set an example for the younger generation to give time and support the efforts of the show each year.
Buehring says the talent he sees in these kids motivates him to come back each year and be part of the scholarship program. He says it also gives him hope as a rancher.
The young people are, the future of agriculture, and the 4-H and FFA programs do such a great job of training.
In addition to the children's efforts, the constant support and generosity from the community also inspires him. He says it is gratifying to be able to put together such a positive and grounding experience for our youth. Kristen Diaz, 3 News.
Great story. Thanks, Kristen.